Yeah, especially against Aztec. It is possible to win the matchup, but it's a rough
I guess
one.
if you club rush, maybe.
It's a very rough one, especially on Kamchatka.
Yeah, so the usual thing will go on. People looking for wood treasures and the goats.
In the bottom right of the map, in the color green, playing as Aztecs, we have aligator92.
And in the top, let's say, top right corner, it's NekoBerk in the color blue and playing India.
I'm pretty sure that's top left, but yes, let's just go with it.
Oh man.
Well, it's kind of right as well. It's like to the right of the trade route.
That's why I hesitated.
Yeah, it's... Like, I think if you cut the map in twain, it's to the left of that line.
Well, yeah, never mind. I think this
But
might
yeah,
just
that's
be
irrelevant at the moment.
a wood start, which is very nice for the Aztec.
Oh yeah, that might allow him to get something like...
A TP.
Yeah. I don't know, because they also want the fire pit and the house. Can they also fit in a TP? I'm not too sure. It
Well,
might be
now he's
possible.
got 50 wood.
Oh yeah. Well, he still needs a house as well.
And maybe if he even kills that elephant.
Yeah, if he gets a treasure, he can easily get a TP.
If
But
he
I think that
notices,
if
he might kill the elephant, yes.
Well, the second elephant is there as well now, so... But
And
yeah,
still,
this is...
we'll see if...
Oh, who gets it? Who gets it?
Elephant.
Ah. Yeah, he can still quite easily chop for a TP. I like how he stunned the pet. It's actually something you can do. You can also crackshot them with a European explorer, actually.
Yeah. That's nice. Poor tiger. So, let's take a look at the decks.
Yeah, it seems that the Aztec player is going to go for a market instead of the TP. Let's see. I don't think either of them has a deck selected just yet. Yeah, the India player has. And he has advanced rice paddy in his deck.
Yeah, that makes you happy, right?
That is a card that does things when you send it.
Very accurate.
It gives you a villager because you're India, so...
Nah, he just has... I know NekoBerk quite a bit, so he likes those land grab cards. Just to have them.
Then he and I will get along just fine.
Yeah, he will just stick to the normal building order, but still he likes those cards.
Ooh, we actually have like a more old-schooly Aztec deck here with Smoking Mirror. I'm not sure if that card is still good now that the cover mode has been removed.
I don't think the alligator guy is up to date.
Yeah, for those people that might not be aware, in the recent patch, the Aztec Explorer has got his cover mode removed, so the old fast industrial make my explorer super strong build is
And now
not
it
quite as
lags
good
for
anymore.
some reason, and
Is it just me or is the game frozen?
no, the game froze.
That is generally not a good thing.
I need help.
I need help. Alright, let's, as good casters, let's spam taunts. Good idea.
So this is problematic.
I'm here, yeah.
I think that alligator might have been having some lag here. But yeah, that was probably just a resync issue.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's on my end.
Yeah, I think that alligator just desynced a bit, and the game had to catch up, is my guess.
Why is he calling me?
Yeah, we're just casters, like, they should just be worried about both of them being here. I mean, I
Yeah.
appreciate the effort, obviously, but...
Yeah. Well, of course you want Jesus around, but it's an A for effort, but yeah. He won't get any more blessings.
Oh yeah, he's like trying to convince you to
Yeah.
bless his luck.
I really do play.
Oh, the India player is actually the first to click up. I think that's the first time we see that today.
Oh wow.
I think that's a fast age up that Aztec is using though. Yeah, that's going really
that's
fast.
pretty fast.
Yeah, that's the messenger for sure.
And meanwhile, NekoBerk with a way too defensive aggro fort.
Well, if he's intending to play defensive, I think it's just fine. Well, yeah, that's probably the... Like, if you want the defensive aggro, that's probably the best place to put it, because it has some natural cover from these trees.
I don't know, if maybe slightly in front there?
That could also work. I was just thinking, like, maybe you want to put it over here, because then you're just covering the... You know, your flank a bit more, but that's... Yeah, because you just put your market there, and then maybe, like, your consulate over here, and... Yeah, it makes sense. And, like, maybe he's gonna put his stable over here.
Well, I'm always thinking quite greedy, and I thought he might want this hunt and gold mine to be protected and in the middle.
He can easily do that with, like, his consulate or his stable.
He's scared, why?
Well, because he's India against Aztec.
Oh, and actually the Aztec guy is maybe...
I think he might actually be doing the FI thing.
Until now it's just a War Priest boom, but...
True, but like, he aged up reasonably late. Actually, don't they use the fast age up to go to Fortress? If you do the fast
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just a random...
I guess he just wants more War Priest, yeah. Or it might also just be a fast Fortress. It doesn't have to be industrial, although he does have the industrial cards, so
But
who
no
knows?
War Hut, so yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, there's no War Hut. Yeah, this must be at least a fast Fortress then.
Yeah, I also think so.
But yeah, judging from the fact that he also just happens to have the industrial cards that went with that build, together with the smoking mirrors, I think it's actually just a fast industrial.
He might have just copied the deck from Diaruga or so.
Possibly, yes. Let's take a look at the decks. Yeah, both players getting some market upgrades here.
And now the War Hut comes up.
Yeah, you do need some units, of course, ideally.
And it's so nice for Alligator that NekoBerk decided to play this very defensively.
Yeah, for sure. I like how he still has a couple of villagers dancing.
I'd say the FI as Aztec is still... it's still okay, but not that OP anymore.
In my opinion, it was never really like OP, but I can see how it's obnoxious at the very least.
Yeah, if you don't scout it, it's really a pain.
I don't like this consulate placement. There is no reason to play it in such a defensive position.
Yeah, I don't know. Judging from the previous games of NekoBerk I've casted, he's very overprotective.
Yeah, he should see that this is the fast industrial now. He sees that there is no units out yet. He sees a bunch of war priests.
Well, at least a fast something. Or maybe just a warrior priest boom at all.
Oh, and there's pikemen as the units.
Why?
This is not great for Alligator. Let's take a look at the shipments. 5 villagers.
Oh, that's greedy.
Oh, he is dancing 4 warriors at the moment, though.
Yeah, but this might just be a random building order from Alligator.
Well, these warriors are actually reasonably strong against Sepoy.
Yeah, and Nico has to get on this pit and then attack those priests or the pit itself.
Exactly, like that's the thing with warriors. Like, they are basically free if you can't harass the...
Yeah, and now he should go away. That's what he does.
Yeah. They're not literally free, of course, because those war priests could be dancing for something different. But if you're fighting in your base and the fire pit is not harassed, like, those warriors are just insane value. 200 hit points and 26 ranged attack is just sick.
Yeah, NekoBerk actually, as I suspected, was just very scared of a rush and didn't ally with the Ottoman, but with the Brits.
I also really don't like this caravanserai placement.
Well, he's in no threat of being attacked right now.
No, but it's also just like blocking his own stuff, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know.
We still don't see Alligator going to Fortress, by the way. Like, maybe it actually is just a War Priest boom?
Yeah. Otherwise, he would have followed
And
up.
more pikemen being made!
Oh man.
Why is he making so many pikes?
He's still scared of those 4 Sowas.
Yeah, and now the War Priests are threatened.
Yeah, but actually, they could...
They could actually
or they
fight
could-
these Sepoy, probably. Like, War Priests
Yeah,
are actually insanely strong.
They could actually tank them while the mace are shooting.
More mace coming out, and that's actually what he needs, unlike more pikemen.
Yeah, I think NekoBerk might just went into a trap.
Yeah, now the War Priest could switch to attack dance. Or warrior dance again.
Well, maybe there's some mace shipment popping soon.
Yeah, and he is on warrior dance. And just
No,
look how
it
fast
isn't,
these
it's wood.
warriors are being made. More wood shipments. I really don't get what Alligator is doing here.
I don't either. If he continues this, he will actually lose to that.
Yeah, and he even stopped dancing for warriors as well. I really don't understand. Oh, there's the 10 mace hold.
Yeah, there
shipment,
are
though.
them. Alright, so... By the way, who's ahead? Like...
Oh, there's still a goat here as well.
Okay, so economic population is pretty even.
Yeah, but
Oh,
there's
no,
the foreign
not anymore.
logging, and obviously that swings it quite a bit in
Yeah,
India's
not
favor.
anymore now.
Especially if you look at the market upgrades. Well, actually, he only has tier 2 foods, so never mind. And these Sepoy keep trying to trade with these mace, which is obviously not ideal.
Yeah, he really should go away now.
He did lose all his spikes though, so if the Sowars do actually arrive now, and they do, he could actually be...
And NekoBerk, the classic India thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna send my shipment over there. Wait, why is there a villager?
Yeah. Oh man, NekoBerk really has to watch his army now.
Well, so does Alligator though, because there are Sowar on the field now. And unlike Abbas guns, Mace Hilton just actually get wrecked by Sowars.
Yeah.
Sowars are not good against a lot, but if there is one thing they're good against, it's Strelitz and Mace Hilton.
Yeah, but now they're actually 5 pikes again. So
Yeah.
the Sowas, if microed, are dead.
Second bar hut coming up for the Aztec player here. And we still don't see an agent for either player. I really don't understand what Alligator is doing here. I'm guessing it's just a straight up War Priest boom, but why would you do that against... I guess he scouted the defensive aggro and went like, okay, I'm just gonna boom.
Yeah, but why not follow it up with some... I guess now he shipped the 700 coin.
Yeah, but he's out of food, so...
Yeah, I don't really get it.
Ooh, he does need to be careful here though. He doesn't have too many pikemen. He can't oh, and he loses his explorer as well, and some pikemen getting sacrificed.
The thing is, you can't send the Explorer just in front now, because he won't cover anything, of course.
I see what you did there. He needs to be very careful with his pikemen. They are what's keeping him alive.
Yeah,
at the moment.
those...
Oh, and that is why fighting under the warhead is so risky.
I
Sowars are
wanted to
completely
say
surrounded
that
now.
just now, but then they popped.
It's so risky to fight under the warhead, especially in a choke like this. That was... The rally point was really well placed by Alligator there, just completely blocking the choke between the house and the warhead. And the Sowars were trapped between just a wall of Mace Hilton, which technically speaking isn't too bad. But when their ass is getting harassed by pikemen, it's really bad. Because Sowars die so quickly.
Yeah, and so we see actually alligators build order doing great.
Yeah, and again, like, India is super far ahead economically, but the Aztec units are just so cheap, and he just
Yeah,
counters the
Nico needs
India
to
army so
stop
well.
making sepoys right now.
Like, just think about it. The pikeman costs 50 food and 50 coin. The sour costs... where is it?
75 something, both?
Yeah, 80 food, 80 coin.
Ah, yeah.
So you almost have 2 pike per sour, but I'm pretty sure a pikeman beats a sour 1v1.
Could be.
And then if you compare the Mace Holden, which cost 40 food and 30 wood, which is basically nothing, and then you look at a Sepoy, once I find them, which costs
In the middle.
90 food
90
and 30
food.
coin, so you have like, what, 3 or 4 mace per Sepoy?
And now he wastes some soba. Or not.
Yeah. Like, this Aztec army is just so much more efficient than the India army.
Oh, actually, he isn't wasting, he tried to raid.
Yeah, and he is getting some villagers. The problem... these India players are really good, or these Aztec players are really good at just pulling back their entire bike mass against like 3
Yeah.
Sawars. But anyway, as I was saying, like, the Aztec army is just so efficient. And also just straight up beats the India army, kind of. Like, one pikeman is going to win against 1 Sour, most likely. I mean, obviously the Sour can just run away, but then the Sour isn't harassing the mace, which are wrecking the Sepoy.
Yeah, the thing is, India technically has the better composition in H2 with Gurkha and Zambarak.
Yeah, for sure. But that's
So Zambarak
that's a
do
pretty
very
expensive
good-
army to
very
build,
well
though.
against coyotes.
Like, the thing with Zamorak's Gurkha is that it's a pretty slow army to mass up because you need to add the stable. Otherwise you can't get Zambraks, and naked Gurkha are just extremely vulnerable to
But well, I'd say it's better than his Sepoy and Soa army right now.
Yeah, now he probably should transition to something like Gurkha Zamorak.
Yeah,
He has
and
the
their
infrastructure
Gurkha
set up. I understand why you start Sepoy, it's just very safe, because like 5v5 the Sepoy might actually beat the Mace Holden as well. So like for a first batch army, Sepoy is totally correct. But yeah, we do have some Gurkha being made now.
Oh man, that placement.
And another big difference, of course, is that Mr. Timmy kept sacrificing his Sour, and NekoBerk is actually keeping them alive.
Yeah.
So he can get a mass of them out. And once you have enough of them, Sours do kind of make up for being worse than Hussars, just
Yeah.
because of how much damage they do. And just like
If
Ulan,
he
if you
picks
have enough
up those
damage,
spikes.
it becomes good. But yeah, I do agree that he needs to add in more Gurkha, which he is doing at the moment, so that's really good.
Yeah, now we see how good those Gurkhas are against Aztec.
Yeah, for sure. Especially because the pikemen just have to chase these
but
Sours
no,
around. Like, the thing with these pikemen is, they do very well against the Sour, but if the Sour aren't fighting, but threatening to fight, then the pikemen are just standing there, getting shot by the units, while they're like desperately trying to catch up to a unit that's like 2 or 3 times as fast as them. Probably only twice, because pikemen are actually quite fast for Aztecs. I think they're like 4.5 speed. Oh, they're even 5 speed. Yeah, never mind. It's like only 50% faster this hour. So yeah. Apparently the Aztec pikemen are really, really fast.
Yeah, but I think this game is really interesting right now.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
Aztec always having more military, but India slightly, well, not slightly, 10 villages recalculated ahead in eco.
Although the Aztec player did get his market upgrades now, whereas the India player still only has tier 2 food and tier 1 coin.
Oh,
The pikemen do getting some nice hits on the Sour here though.
Yeah. Yeah, but if he gets those villages, the economic advantage is gone.
Oh, for sure. Another thing, of course, to keep in mind is
man.
that the Aztec player has a much easier time transitioning. Or rather, the India. No, yeah, never mind. Yeah, the Aztec player has an easier time transitioning to mills because their units mainly cost food and wood, which is a lot easier to gather than food and coin when you have to transition to mills. Although obviously with India it's a bit less like that because their rice paddies can also be put on coins, but I'd say the later this goes, I think Aztec is favored unless India can go to Fortress.
Yeah, like somehow Neko lost all his army right now.
Yeah, the pikemen just were in a really good position. Like, if your maize are standing under trees like this, it's just really difficult for Sawars to do something. And, like, as I said, like, the resources, they are really starting to dwindle, and his villagers are constantly getting chased away from the resources. He does have both camo cards now, though, so if his Sawars can connect with the Mace Sultan, they will do a lot of damage. The problem is there's Coyote as well now.
But now, unfortunate.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are 5, 6.
Yeah, the economy is actually slowly getting in favor of the Aztec player. Just because the Aztec player has a much easier time actually gathering with his villagers. Like, if you look at the graph, you're like, yeah, India is slightly ahead in eco, but then you realize that there's like 7 villagers here fighting instead of gathering.
Yeah, I think Neko might as well just GG right now.
Yeah, I don't see him coming back from this.
Instead of remassing, he panicked a little and wasted his reinforcements.
Yeah, especially now that he's also behind economically, I don't see how he can come back.
Yeah, I guess that's just it.
I mean, there are some red coats now, but there's still 21 mace, so...
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see if some India player can actually beat Aztec. This is the second time someone tried today.
Bad.
Yeah, Aztec is a pretty strong civilization, so... Yeah, NekoBerk does resign.
And game 1 goes to Alligator.
Oh yeah, good that you remind me. I have to update the scoreboard, of course.
NekoBerk not really wanting to say good game.
Yeah, and same story as the previous games. India outgathers, but the Aztec army just... it's too much.
Yeah, but let's see if NekoBerk also stopped the army production. Because last game, India also had a pretty early advantage, but then stopped making units.
I think they just need to transition to Gurkha a bit earlier, perhaps, before their entire sepoy mass dies.
Yeah, I think the whole problem was NekoBerk expecting a hard rush, but then Alligator going for that War Priest boon and just shooting crates and villagers.
Yeah, that probably didn't help. Like, he also actually lost quite a lot of sepoy to the warriors.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
New lobby is up, so...
We'll just wait, I guess.
So yeah, let's see which civs they pick for game number 2. This is, of course, the ESOC Spring Tournament group stage currently. I'm not quite sure how long this group stage will last. I would imagine maybe a couple weeks longer. We will be trying to bring you games every weekend on this channel. And we do try to pick some of the more even matches, of course. It's a bit unavoidable during the group stages that we have a couple of somewhat unbalanced matches, just because there's actually quite a lot of people playing here. I don't think there is a rule.
Wait, is there a lobby?
Yeah, there is.
Oh. So let's look for the lobby. Partier de NekoBerk. Yeah, he could as well stay Aztec again.
What are you drinking?
That's Matsu mix.
I have no clue what that means.
It's some. I think that's actually some German thing, where they make a drink out of cola and Fanta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got like something that's colored like iced tea.
Yeah, exactly. It's called Spezi.
Oh, he's
that's
just
what I'm
going to
drinking.
Aztec again. That's actually a lot of Aztec.
Oh,
But like the only thing that was changed about Aztec was the removal of the cover mode, right?
I think so. Yeah. The problem about Aztecs is it's not that much used, so people don't really know how to react. In general, not even considering EP.
I just build a lot of walls and Yumi archers.
Well, yeah, that could work.
And then I go fortress, and then I go industrial.
And more Yumis.
Obviously.
And then you win.
Hopefully.
Yeah, well. NekoBerk switching between all native civs right now.
I think I should just pick Japan here to make Alligator scare, because that's like agreeing to one of the worst matchups you can agree to.
Yeah, but NekoBerk didn't really seem that confident in last game. A lot of hesitating and
Just like
defensive
select
play.
Japan and insta green up, like bring it on, bitch.
Well, to be honest, if he really takes Japan and green up, if I was the Aztec guy, I would just expect a club rush.
Just like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Or maybe like Azam's patented Japan build, which I'm not going to spoil because it's a huge secret that only everyone who ever watches him knows.
Yeah, of course, but I just park my war chief in front of the Japan base to see what's going on then. And if he builds an early consulate and allies with the ports, you basically win.
Well, you always ally with ports as Japan, pretty much, just because it makes your age up faster.
Yeah, but you've ever encountered a club rush?
Yes, and I'm pretty sure you still ally with ports, you just switch to Japan during transition.
Nah, you just die when the Aztec arrives and you're still with port.
Yeah, I guess, because it does take a while to re-ally and you lose
Exactly.
export.
Basically ally on the way to H3 mostly.
H3?
I think. Oh, okay. I'm talking nonsense apparently.
You club rush and fortress? How does that work?
No. Oh man, crazy. I just if you play it normally, you'll change from port to Japan as soon as your 8 bows arrived.
Yeah, like that you mean? Yeah. I was thinking.
Don't scare me, man.
Makes sense. I was like, wait, you go to fortress for your club rush?
Oh, actually, I'm missing out. Oh.
Yes. I should make a fast Imperial club rush. I'm sure nothing can possibly go wrong with that. Just like save all your export, go to Imperial, and then just make like 5 clubs and hope they can kill everything. At that point, I'm quite certain you're better off just making Hadamoto Samurai and get only like 1 of them.
Alright, but now we're at the second game of NekoBerk against Alligator.
And in the bottom left of the map, in the color green, playing as Aztecs again, we do have Aligator92.
And in the top right corner, it's NekoBerk clicking in with Iroquois. I did pronounce that right?
Iroquois, I think it is.
No, it's... Oh, is it actually?
I think so.
Okay,
Iroquois. I think like that. I think it's like that.
That's such a bad name. They should just rename it.
And I believe that technically speaking, like the Iroquois isn't even like a tribe; it's more like a coalition. But anyway, let's not get into African American or in the Native American history. That's kind of
oh, now you're being offensive for someone. All right, so actually, Alligator being the first guy in our matches, actually going for the cow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like
make sure War Chief deadlier in combat and lets him train pet wolves. That is a card.
Wait, what?
And it does things.
Where?
It's in NekoBerk's deck. Oh, he has Town Destroyer.
Oh, maybe he just does the good old Town Destroyer Iroquois rush.
Yeah, he's gonna go like High Chief into Town Destroyer and then right click TC.
Well, I don't think that will happen, but
you never know. You never know. Hunting dogs being researched for NekoBerk here.
Oh man, I like that.
He does not have a house, and he is not chopping wood, so this is a 10-10. Oh, no, never mind, he has a market, what am I saying? Yeah, he's buying wood, of course.
But like some little tweaks I want to point out is Alligator actually went with his War Priest there to collect cows.
Yeah, a lot of Aztecs players actually do. Well, some of the better ones do at least. I've also seen them send their War Priest together with the Explorer to help gather some early treasures, because obviously when the Fire Pit isn't complete yet, the War Priest does actual nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he chopped extra wood. The Iroquois house costs more, of course, because it supports 15 instead of 10. So yeah, I haven't played this game in a while. I'm really good at this, I promise.
Okay, so nothing fancy until now. It's just 3 villages for both.
Oh, and Alligator actually getting some pretty decent treasures. The experienced treasure might actually allow him to get some extra H2 shipments before he ages up, because of course his War Chief also gives experience.
Oh, wow,
90 food as well. Ooh, that's pretty big.
Oh man, he's so close to aging up actually.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Iroquois player also did something more boomy by getting a market and then buying the wood with the coin start to
yeah, I don't know.
Get the house. NekoBerk also getting 40 wood though, which can be pretty nice. That would actually allow him to get what's it called? Blanket filters for the European and the native civs. Placer mines, that's what it's called. It might allow him to get placer mines during transition if he wishes to do that. Although I don't see the point of that as Iro, because I don't think they even have any coin units in H2, do they? Like maybe the Kanya, but I think that's wood as well, isn't it?
Well, no, not really. So it's just the tomahawk or.
Oh yeah, tomahawks cost coin perhaps.
No, they're wood.
Are they wood?
Yeah.
I know that the bow unit is food only.
No, tomahawk are food and wood. Hyenas are just food.
Yeah, 100, right?
And Kanya are just food and wood.
Yeah, so they don't have any coin units then.
Yeah.
In H2, huh? Yeah, okay, so Placer Mines doesn't have any purpose, unless he wants to fast Fortress.
So...
What is the Dragoon type unit for Iro?
Well,
I'm sure they have one, but...
Yeah, the Musketeer Rider.
Isn't that a Sioux unit?
Or Rifle Rider? Something from that.
Oh yeah, Rifle Rider is the Sioux unit and then Musket Rider is the Iro thing, yes.
Yeah, oh right.
Like, we haven't seen Iro since, like, the fan patch in so long because they were unplayable, so... I know very little about Iroquois.
Yeah, but that's again very weird from Alligator. Again, no forward. Warhut.
Yeah, I guess he's just doing the same build again.
Yeah, 700 wood. He's just doing the same.
Defensive Warhead for the Iro as well.
Yeah, I understand why NekoBerk does it, because he didn't scout the Aztec guy and anticipated he might be hard rushing now, since he didn't do it last game.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, doesn't Edo have 700 wood? Ah, guess they don't.
Nah, otherwise he would have.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, like,
Yeah.
why is he sending 600 wood, but I guess they don't have the 700 one. Oh, I guess that's because they have those mixed shipments.
Ah, yeah, right.
That might be why they don't have the 700 rates. Wow, he has the 5 gendarmes in his deck.
Those are so nice if the opponent doesn't anticipate them and they pop just right.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're like under your TC with like 30 mace,
Yeah.
and you're like, hey, here's 5 gendarmes. I've actually seen that with Japan, where like a big Aztec army was sieging the consulate, and suddenly like 5 Hadamoto samurai pop out.
And you're like, you what, man? You what?
Well, I was more like, lol, because the Aztec army just melted. It took like 4 swings, and the entire army was dead. Because he didn't realize as well, it was like one of those super turtling Japan players. And he just wasn't expecting any resistance, and there's suddenly like 5 Hadamotos in his face. He was probably like macroing in his base or whatever, and he heard the ping, and he's like, yeah, whatever, the town center is shooting at me. And then he goes back, and like his entire army is dead.
So, but what are the players doing?
Just booming at the moment, I think. 5 villagers for Aztec, but yeah, it's just...
Yeah, but he doesn't do his War Priest boom right now.
Yeah, that is one thing that's notable. There's no War Priest. I think he's also killing a cow, or is that just one of his hunts? I can't click on it.
It's one of his hunts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's happening?
Yeah, and there's not much going on.
No Forcania shipment. I don't agree with that. Why would you ship the Forcanias now?
I don't know. To save his explorer? But he's not gonna save it. He's gonna lose his 4 Kanyas though, if he's not careful.
Yeah.
Well, he's not gonna lose them, because they're cav units, they can just run away, but...
Yeah, but still, like, he even built a stable and could have as well built them himself.
Like, if he's not careful, he's actually gonna lose his Iana here as well now, because... Well, no, never mind, there's some Tomahawks in there as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Aztec is sieging the TP.
Yeah, is it with pikemen? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, I'm not sure what NekoBerk is going for here.
Well, it's not a semi. He's definitely committing to H2.
Yeah, 6 Tomahawks is the next shipment. I'm confused.
Yeah.
So he actually has very few villagers. Did he like cut villager production or something?
I'm not sure what he's doing. And now he drags his army to an empty TP.
Yeah, okay, no, he is still making village because he just went to 24. I guess it's just because he hasn't shipped the 5 villagers. And maybe he lost one or something. Units lost...
But,
yeah, he lost a villager, so that's why. He didn't ship 5 and he lost 1.
But Iroquois should either have 1 right now with that shipment progression, or a bigger mass at least.
Yeah, this is strange. He has sent 2 military shipments extra, and he's behind on military population. Although he is kind of balancing it out more here now, because there's like a couple of coyotes sacrificing themselves to the Iroquois god.
And idle villages.
I wonder who gave the Aztecs that 1 gun they have in the town center, though.
Yeah, that's pretty fishy.
I wonder if you can look into the door of the town center if you zoom in enough.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't the conquistadors.
No, probably not. Well, I mean, they gave them the bullets. Fired from their guns, but, you know,
And
details.
on horses. Which was actually crucial, because Aztecs never have seen horses before.
Yeah, man, horses are pretty big and scary.
And just the mobility and technical advantage.
Yeah, and you know, the fact that the Aztecs at that point were like sacrificing half their civilization to appease the gods.
Yeah, well...
You know, details.
Just a daily struggle, I guess. Okay, enough with this history.
Yeah, he did get a nice catch on some of the coyote though. I think he killed like 3 or 4 of them there.
Yeah.
I mean, his mass is getting pretty big, and he might pick off the Explorer for basically free here. Well, probably not for free. Like that Tomahawk is gonna die to the TC fire, or not. Okay, never mind. The Tomahawk is gonna survive. For now, at least. Oh, and we're having some lag again.
Yeah.
It was previous game as well, where it was Alligator that had to resync, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Nothing too strange then. I mean, it's obviously not ideal, but in a peer-to-peer game, resync issues are going to be a thing.
Are you ready? Yes. Yes.
Alright, so, I think...
Okay, and here. Oh, and he has been dancing for War Chiefs a bit, it seems, because that's more than 4.
Yeah, but maybe Iroquois will act...
Oh,
I just call it Iroquois.
Why are his hyena in front?
I don't know. Nah, the NekoBerk is not alright. Nope.
No. I mean, his hyena were up front tanking the coyotes, while the Tomahawks were in the back shooting the mace.
Yeah, not really what you want. Oh, NekoBerk, no!
Yeah, this is awkward. Oh, he did even out the economy without sending 5 villagers, actually, so he just must have killed a bunch of villagers at some point. Which
or
is
maybe
good.
just alligator skipping
yeah,
a few
that's
builds.
possible. No, he killed 6 villagers.
Ah, okay.
Alligator lost 6 villagers, so...
Well, yeah, so how does the Iroquois come back from this?
By not also losing 6 villagers. And remassing...
I think he used up all his unit shipments.
Yeah, that's a problem. He might still have the TC big button. I'm not sure if he has used that already.
Ah, I'm not sure either.
That's
Can you
like
see
5
that
Tomahawks, I think, in H2.
Can you see that somewhere in the UI?
No, it's basically the Minutemen of the native civilizations. Like, all their TCs have a... Well, actually, I think the Sioux just has the Dog Soldier one, but I know the Aztec one has one for Jacks, and the Iroquois has one for Tomahawks, and it's basically like their version of Minutemen, where every H they have a big button at the town center, which is like a somewhat efficient batch of Tomahawks.
Actually, Aztecs have a few big buttons.
Yeah, but one on the town center is the Jags one. Like, all the native
that's
civs
right.
have
Yeah,
a lot of big
three,
buttons.
Yeah, Jacks, yeah.
And it's like their replacement for Minutemen, but I think the Sioux just has the Dog Soldier one on the DC, but I'm not sure. I don't ever play Sioux, so I just know they have a big button for Dog Soldiers somewhere.
They do, yeah. I think it's actually the TC.
Yeah, I think so as well. Which means they don't have the Minutemen replacement thing.
Yeah, and you really don't get them in H2, I think.
You might be able to, but it's based on time on like how many you get, so...
I don't know. Never played them.
Yeah, same.
Just always lost to them.
I mean... Sioux was the civ I really struggled with when I was comp stomping.
Oh, now Necker is wasting his... actually not.
It's so difficult to catch up here though as the hero. Like, you've sent all your military shipments, like he's just sending upgrades now.
Yeah, it's really hard, especially now that his...
I'm not sure why he's sending the infantry-specific upgrades before he's sending conservative tactics, but hey.
He's out of ideas.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, and his reinforcing batch is 3 Hyena.
Yeah, that's not doing him. And now even the Coyote fight.
I mean, at least the Maze are like sieging and shooting at a bunch of Kanya while the Hyena are picking them off.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Okay,
But like the thing is, like now there's Coyote coming,
yeah,
and Hyena are not very good against Coyote.
and Ayana also have that weird animation, so they can't really kite that well.
Yeah, it's similar to longbows.
Yeah.
Once the Hyena start firing, it's pretty decent though. Oh, and he does get them in a nice choke point, but yeah, Alligator actually microing very nicely, just
He choked himself.
splitting them up.
Well,
I highly doubt he can hold this. Like, Alligator is giving NekoBerk as much chance as he can by just not attacking with half his army, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
going to be enough.
just randomly all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah,
and there it
NekoBerk
is.
does resign. So yeah, Aztec dominance, you've heard it here. OP
Yeah,
Sith.
maybe that's actually
It's the new
pointer
hidden OP.
to- Well, I guess I will just say GG then.
Yeah, I believe this was the final game for today. I don't think we have a
Yeah.
third series.
Alligator won this 2-0.
Yeah, and Bramboy won the previous series 2-0.
Yeah.
For a moment I thought the whale said map hack well, and I was like, wait, what? But it's a humpback. I should probably wear my glasses.
Well, NekoBerk.
Oh. Yeah, I mean... He's better than me at this point, so I probably should not answer that question.
But he forgot many things, like he had no firm building order and also very sloppy unit distribution. I feel there are so many things he slipped off at that he didn't really focus on his micro afterwards.
Oh, look at the military unit population graph. That will
I
tell the
guess
story of
NekoBerk
this
lost
game.
at the base then, yes.
Yeah, that is the story of this game. Wow, that is... yeah.
Yeah, it turns out you have to block the other coyotes with the tomahawks and not with the hyenas.
For sure. But yeah, that should be it for today. So I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. And we will see you next time.